I lost everything, all because of a fruit my wife gave me that I wasn't supposed to eat.
I hear you, Adam. I've told you before. The serpent tricked me. How many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, well, I ate it too. And, that didn't go so well for us.
It all started in the very beginning. When God created the heavens and the earth, He also made a beautiful Garden of Eden. At the heart of that garden, He created the first man, Adam. God gave Adam everything he needed: trees full of delicious fruit, clear rivers, and all kinds of animals to name. But Adam was alone. He needed a helper who was just right for him. So God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep. And while he slept, God took one of Adam's ribs and made it into a woman. When Adam woke up, he shouted with joy,
At last, this one is bone from my bone and flesh from my flesh. She will be called woman because she was taken from man.
Adam and Eve lived in paradise, walking with God, free and full of joy. But there was one rule. God said,
You can eat from any tree in the garden, except one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you eat from it, you will surely die.
Sounds simple, right? But then came the serpent. Clever, sneaky, a whisperer of lies. The serpent found Eve one day, curling around the branches of that forbidden tree. He said,
Did God really say you can't eat any of these fruits?
Eve explained the rule.
Yes, God said if we eat from it, we will surely die.
But the serpent smiled slyly and said,
You won't die. In fact, if you eat it, you'll be like God. You'll know everything.
Eve looked at the fruit. It looked so good, so tempting. She took a bite, and she gave some to Adam, and he ate it too. The moment they ate, everything changed. Their eyes were opened. They felt shame. They realized they were naked, and they hid from God. When God came walking through the garden in the cool of the day, He called out,
Adam, where are you?
Adam answered from behind the trees, I heard you coming, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid. God asked, Who told you that you were naked? Did you eat from the tree I commanded you not to eat from? Adam said,
It was the woman you gave me. She gave me the fruit.
And Eve said,
The serpent tricked me. I didn't know. He lied to me.
Because of their disobedience, God spoke judgment.
Because you have done this, you are cursed more than all animals. You will crawl on your belly and eat dust all the days of your life. You will face pain in childbirth, and your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. Because you listened and ate, the ground will be cursed. You will have to work hard for your food until you return to the dust from which you came.
Then God made clothes for Adam and Eve from animal skins, covering their shame with His mercy. But they could no longer stay in Eden. God sent them out to live in the world, and He placed angels to guard the entrance to the garden. The story of Adam and Eve reminds us, even when we disobey, God's love never gives up on us.
Now you might be wondering, why would God place a tree in the garden in the first place and then forbid me and my wife to eat from it? The thing is, God wanted us to obey Him, but He also gave me the freedom to choose. Without this freedom, I would have been like a prisoner, and my obedience to God would have been hollow, meaningless. The tree provided an exercise in choice, with rewards for choosing to obey, and sad consequences for choosing to disobey. Now remember, when you are faced with a choice between right and wrong, remember that God is giving you an opportunity to obey Him.